Gratton Coulee AGRI parts here. Got a 9650 that we've changed up to 725, 65, 26 Galaxy Honey Wagon specials on the back, 20 ply. Probably a way overkill, but it's what we have and it works fine. It looks really good. A lot of gains to this. It's a smoother ride. Well, I'll stay up out of the mud for sure. It gained you capacity by lifting the back end. It had 16.926s on it. It lifted the back end 2 to 3 inches by putting these tires on. And that does gain you capacity just simply because the higher the back end, the more of an angle, and it just takes a little bit more to, you know, get the grain out of the back end. So I mean, it does save on you know, throw over for sure. You can go a little bit faster and do the same job as you did before, go the same speed and probably do a better job, honestly. And we can do this for almost any of the combines, like New Hollands, Case IH, Claws, Gleaner, obviously John Deere because that's what it's on. These ones do take a special offset rim. We have these set up already for any of the 9660s through 9870s that have the heavy duty rear axle, which you can tell if it has a dust cap, it's the lighter one, and if it's got a flat plate as part of the spindle axle assembly, then it is the heavy one. And these will bolt directly on already and no modifications needed. It makes a really nice change up, makes for a smoother ride, stay up out of the mud, better capacity. I mean, everything about this is bonus. I guess the only non-bonus is that the ladder is a little bit higher, so it's a little harder to get in the engine compartment, but most people can live with that. So if you need, whether it be duals for the front of your combine or change ups for the back end, just keep it up out of the mud. Everybody, even the people that put duals on, usually the back end's still an issue. By doing this, all of a sudden you have a way more flotation. It works really nicely. Any of your needs, just give us a call. Thank you. Here I have a 1964 Merc Marauder Montclair, silver anniversary, 4-door hardtop. New radial tires. Been parked since mid-90s. We did start it and drive it pretty much at least once a year. The interior is quite nice. Door panels are fairly decent. They got some warpage on the bottom of the back ones. A recent rug. Dash has one crack in it there, showing 32,593 miles. Windshield's in good condition. Car doesn't show any signs of rust on any of it at all. A little bit on the back quarters. Rockers have been replaced at one point. Paint job is early 90s, not professional. Still looks really good from, you know, a few feet. If you get really picky, you can see flaws in it and stuff. It's got power steering, power brakes, power windows. It has a new alternator, starter, regulator. Fuel pump looks maybe like it's been changed recently. I can't remember if it was or not. Drives up and down the road quite nicely. Sharp looking car. The front seat has a tiny bit of wear in it right there. Back seat has one burn hole in it from years ago, I guess. The trunk looks very nice. It's got a very nice trunk mat in it. It's got dual exhaust. All the lights work. All the hood, trunk, doors all closed nicely. The radio hums, but it doesn't play. The fuel gauge doesn't seem to work. I thought it did when I put a new fuel tank in it as well. I tested it and it did at that time, but I think it must have a hole in the float, so it doesn't actually register because of that. Clock doesn't work, but other than that, it's an older car. A few little things to do to it. be a super nice everyday driver. No signs of rust whatsoever in the doors, hood, trunk, front fenders. Just a really nice older car. If you're interested, just give us a call. We'll see what we can do. Thank you.